Hello everyone, namaste. Welcome back to another little video. Today we are going to do a three-part guided meditation. So again, thank you so very much for watching the videos, joining us, and I guess like all the other YouTubers, let me just say subscribe down there, like the video. I just want to build an audience. Again, this is a YouTube page dedicated to providing yoga-related insights, philosophies, doing guided meditations, meditation technique practices, and maybe doing some physical yoga poses as well, the asana practice. So again, today we're going to do a guided meditation, three-part guided meditation. The first part is, like we did in the prior video, just focusing on the breath awareness in your nose or in your mouth. And then we're going to do another, the second part is called our central nervous system awareness, guided awareness with the central nervous system, our back. So taking that first awareness of our nose, noticing the inhale and the exhale come out, we're going to move to the second part where we notice with our inhale and exhale our central nervous system. So as you're breathing in, you're going to be aware of your spine and imagining that there's a current of energy kind of going up, and as you exhale, you're going to be imagining a current of energy going down your spine. And so we'll do that for a few rounds, and then we'll move to the third part of our guided meditation, which is a third eye awareness. In the yoga philosophy, we might talk about the Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra, which is related to the middle of the forehead. The third eye is the inner awareness, the intuitive awareness. So in that third part, what we'll do is as we finish in inhale, we're going to bring our awareness up. Like in that second part, we bring our awareness up the central nervous system. We're going to rest it within the middle of our forehead. That third eye. All right. So as we're going through this, just remember that we're an extension of life's creative expression, right? We came into this world and we're going to, at some point in time, go out of this world. So we are, part and parcel of, the creative aspect of life around us. At the core of our being, we're more than just this momentary personality. We're more than the body and the times that we're living in. We are enlivened by that which makes all of this possible. The trees behind me, the birds, the insects, everything manifested itself out of the creative potential that life has, right? So we are in part an extension of that creative potential, and at the core of our being, we are that expression. We are that creative potential. So let's go through our guided meditation. All right, so take a moment to find a cozy, comfortable seat. I'm seated in a chair. So if you are going to be seated in a chair, just make sure that you're not leaning back too far into the back of the seat so that you don't feel too relaxed. You certainly want to feel comfortable and relaxed, but if you are laying down or you're laying back, your body could go more towards the sleep side of things rather than staying alert. And alertness is part of a good meditation technique practice. So sit up nice and tall, find yourself in a position that allows you to feel relaxed but alert. And if you do feel the need to lay down and have a pillow propped underneath your head so that you can maintain some alertness there. All right, so again, finding a nice, comfortable seated position or laid down prone position. All right, we're going to allow our eyes to close and begin bringing our awareness in just to what we feel. So just a preliminary centering practice. We're going to center our attention and our awareness here on what we observe. So notice what you hear, the sound of my voice, maybe the sounds coming through my microphone to your speakers, or notice the sounds around you in your living space. Notice the texture of the body, right? What does the skin feel like? What does the weight of the body feel like? Notice the clothing against your skin, the temperature of the air in the room that you're sitting in. All right, notice any smells that come up, any tastes that still might be in the mouth. And even though the eyes are closed, whatever little flecks of light or image that might come up within the eyes. All right, and then going through our five senses, finding a center, finding a grounding, start to slowly turn your attention to your breath and your breathing. In this guided practice, I would like for you to just focus on, if you can, the awareness of your nose, the nostrils, and the air that's coming in and out of your nostrils. All right, and you don't have to control your breath for this one. If you remember the few videos ago, we just did an awareness of the breath, so we don't need to control the breath. We're just being aware of any little sensation that comes up in our nose, and that could be the sensation of temperature, noticing the temperature as the air goes in and as the air goes out. That might be noticing the difference between the left and the right nostril. Maybe one side is breathing a little bit more clearly than the other. All right, so we're going to spend the next minute or so, again, focused on our breath. So stay right there. Anytime that your mind wanders away from feeling the breath in the nose, you just come right back to it. Just label those wandering thoughts as thinking. No big deal. Come right back to your breath. All right, now as we're continuing to focus on our breath, the sensations we feel in the nose, let's slowly start to move to the second part of our guided meditation practice. Now in your breath, notice how as you're inhaling, the body feels like it's moving upwards, right? The inhalation causes the lungs to expand, it causes the ribs to move outwards, and it causes our collarbone to move upwards. So we should feel like we're expanding, we're moving up. So bring your attention and your awareness down to the lower part of your spine. See if you can feel your tailbone. And then as you notice yourself inhaling, allow that upward sensation to travel up your spine as high as you can go, maybe to the top of the head, into the third eye area. And then as you exhale, again, that breath going out is going to be the opposite of the breath going in. We should feel a downward movement. All right, so you're following the breath out and bringing that awareness down your spine to the lowest part possible, your tailbone. All right, so as you're inhaling, again, you don't have to control your breath here. You're just slowly bringing a breath in naturally, and you're feeling that current of energy travel up your spine to the top of the head. And as you exhale, you're letting that current of energy go down the spine. And so we'll continue like that for the next few moments. As you're inhaling, feel again that energy drawing up the spine towards the top of the head. And as you exhale, you're feeling that current of energy going down the spine towards your tailbone. All right, so continue like that at your own pace. I'll join you for a few moments. Inhaling the awareness up the spine, up the back, towards the top of the head. And exhaling that awareness down the spine, towards the tailbone. All right, for these last few rounds that you're doing now, be more and more aware of your forehead, the space in between your eyebrows as you inhale. So continue to bring your awareness up the back and down the back, but as you're inhaling, let your awareness linger at the top of your inhale and have an awareness of inside or right here at the front of the forehead, what you might call your third eye. So do maybe 5 more breaths on your pace. Again, you're bringing awareness up the back, drawing that into that third eye space that feels good for you inside your head or just in front of your forehead. And then as you exhale, again, you're still letting that current of energy go down your spine, being aware of the tailbone, hopefully at the exhale. It's no big deal if you can't feel the whole spine or each little part, that's fine. Just doing your best, internalizing your attention and awareness is the key here. So again, inhaling, bringing awareness up the spine, letting it sort of linger and rest in the third eye, and then as you exhale, bringing that back down to the spine. All right, on your next inhale, we're going to bring that awareness up the spine. Let it stay right there in the third eye. So just breathe naturally and imagine that you're breathing in and out of that space. Right? If you could see a pulsing light, imagine that as you inhale and as you exhale, that light is slowly throbbing, slowly pulsing right there in the middle of our head, the third eye. Now, if it's hard for you to visualize a light, that's okay as well. Just maybe we can feel a sensation there, a slow pulsing or throbbing sensation in the third eye. But we're bringing in awareness as we inhale, keeping that awareness there as we exhale. All right, so as we continue for the next few moments, right, breathing in awareness to that third eye, breathing out awareness in that third eye, we want to take a step back and we want to be the witness to what is happening. Right, so as you again cultivate that awareness of your inner mind, the third eye, take a step back and be the witness to what is happening. Connect with the awareness of existence itself. And I may have mentioned this in the prior video. That's called Sat Chit Ananda. Right? The awareness of conscious existence. There's a bliss that comes with that. Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. So we're taking our attention and awareness and resting within the awareness of existence and the bliss that comes out of that inner realization. Alright, now we're going to slowly finish the guided meditation by just reciting a affirmation. Right, our affirmation today is going to be, the radiant purity of my true essence of being continuously illumines my mind and consciousness. Right, so let's repeat that together. The radiant purity of my true essence of being continuously illumines my mind and consciousness. The radiant purity of my true essence of being continuously illumines my mind and consciousness. One more time, the radiant purity of my true essence of being continuously illumines my mind and consciousness. Hold that affirmation within the core of your being, and from this moment and in all moments, express your inner peace and your inner joy. Good. Take a big inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, sigh and bow your chin. Shrug the shoulders, shake your head and your neck, and slowly open your eyes. And I will wish you a fond farewell for today. Much love, many blessings to you and yours, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining.